down in the Congo where free men roam. Came along a king called Leopold. Between 1890 and 1910, 10 million Congolese wound up dead. Gotta give it up to the Western world. Civilized folks, we need our gold. Gotta give it all to the Western kings. White man came, took everything. Poorest people in Sudan, down where the Niger River bends. Agoni people, they make their stand. The Shell Oil Company has other plans. They've no right to roam this earth. Oil buried deep beneath that dirt. Ken Sorrow sang, let freedom reign. White men came, took everything. Australia's burning plains, outback man didn't need no change. Living by Mother Nature's way, till ignorant white folk had their say. Vermin's what they call them then. You can shoot them down, won't be no sin. Come sing along to our Christian hymn. White men came, took everything. America's trail of tears. Indian woman holds all our fears. Kill them all, take all their land. We're chosen folks from God's white hand. Listen to their spirits cry. Freedom's drug is genocide. Home of the brave, land of the free, until white men came, took everything.
Welcome to the Going Underground sessions. You just heard a song called White Man Came and Took Everything by Paul O'Toole. How are you, Paul?
Good, and yourself?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks very much. Nice to be here.
Thanks for coming in. So you started music at an early age?
I did, yeah.
You started at what age did you get into it?
I think about 11. I was in my dad got me a guitar. He worked in the Bush factory up here in Santry.
Just Santry, just down
there? Yeah. When Bush televisions were a thing.
Yeah.
And he brought home this old guitar. He paid £1 for it.
Mm.
The neck was half sawn off it, and it was out from the... I spent a couple of weeks with sawing up brush handles to try and jam it out, and I had to repair it and then put new strings on it, and off I went to an old nylon string guitar. I was about 11 when I started, taught myself basically.
So you were reeled in straight away from an early age?
Yeah. Just don't know what got me started. I think the Beatles probably influences from the Beatles and
influence a lot,
and Irish stuff as well. The Dubliners. There's always records around the house. The Dubliners.
all traditional stuff that my ma and dad would like. My dad was a Dubliners fan, and my ma and my dad liked the big band music, the dances. So there's a bit of all sorts going around really. But the first guitar that was mine I was about 11 or so, or 12 maybe. I started playing it. See, away you go, you know.
Yeah, you knew what you wanted to do after that.
Yeah, I mean, my dad played harmonica, so.
Yeah. But then you travelled as the years went by. You went to America. You played in America.
Yeah.
You also played in Canada. You met a band, or you were with them over here, or did you meet them over there?
Well, it was 87 we left here. I left here. And Ireland was going through a recession, and it ended up in the States. I was with a few bands here that travelled around the country on long weekends, and I'd go hit a town
Long
and
weekends, yeah.
I'd go mad, you know. But as you do, as you have to.
When you're young.
When you're young, yeah. But the 87, there was a recession here. It was probably the worst year of it, and we ended up going to New York, myself and the girlfriend, and I'd finished up a job down in County Clare, and there's no work in Ireland basically. I worked for a few companies, and one by one they went bankrupt and belly up and whatever.
So you couldn't say back then, you know. When
So I was
nobody
cool
turned
about it.
around and said to you back then, like, get a real job. There's no real jobs to be had.
Yeah,
so
there's nothing there.
music was the thing to get into.
Yeah, and well, anyway, got to the States,
Okay.
and then I met a fella at a party, Dublin fella, and we started this band. The following couple of weeks later was Paddy's Day, a great launch day. You know, it was 1988 then, and we started off. We'd done 3 gigs on the Paddy's Day, and they were packed. And the Americans, you know, they're queuing at the door at 7 in the morning to get into the pub, and we were there. Like it's like a ready-made audience. You're Irish, and there's 300 million people living in America, and there's only a few of us living over there, you know. So you play a bit of music and you get the crowds in, and it grew. That thing grew very fast.
Yeah.
It went from a 2-piece to a 7-piece.
Wow.
And we went from in a year we went from one pub on a Saturday night within the year to playing like 5 or 6 pubs every week. It became full-time work.
Right.
And then we travelled up and down the coast. The first trip to San Francisco was probably about a year after that, and an album came out. Scotty Brothers released it,
Okay.
and it was a compilation. I think it was like Bringing It All Back Home, or one of those compilation albums.
Right.
All the Irish bands were on it. Cactus World News and the Hot House Flowers and that, and we got a track on it as well.
Oh.
And that was released, and then from that, the sale of that and the notoriety that we got a bit from it, they gave us a record deal, a full-on deal.
Lovely stuff.
And we recorded, I recorded 3 albums with them over 10 years, or maybe 4. And after about 10 years I left and started another band. But the first band was good crack. We toured the States for maybe 10 years solid, you know, and into Canada. And you're gone 3-4 months at a time on a bus. And the first time round is great. Second time round it's alright. Third time around,
I've done this.
yeah. Where are we now? Who cares?
Yeah.
Just show me where my guitar
So
is.
music's always been a part of your life.
But that was non-stop. They were grueling
And you really
road
enjoyed
days,
it.
you know.
I've got something from you. This is your new album. It's called
Yeah.
Scarecrow, Human Race to the Bottom. It's out today, isn't it?
No, it's out a couple of months actually.
It's out a couple of months. And
It's
some great songs. And you also play different instruments, don't you?
I played an awful lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of people on there.
Bit of an instrumentalist.
A multi-instrumentalist, you know.
What instruments you play?
In the DIY. Guitar, mandolin, banjo, harmonica, bodhrán, bass, electric guitar. Did I say electric guitar?
You did.
That's my new one.
Yeah, you were telling me that earlier on.
It's relatively new, isn't it?
Yeah, loving it, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's good to try new things, isn't it?
But sing, do harmonies. I was probably started off harmonies in the Dooney Carney folk group, you know Dooney Carney?
Yeah.
I was about 16 or 17 there, Little David School, and they done a mass.
Yeah.
And I was a couple of years of that group, and if you want to learn how to sing harmonies, join a folk group.
Oh, very well done, man.
Absolutely.
See me try, man. I can try. Like I can sing
Yeah.
a straight line. It's the say right thing. But when it comes to harmonies,
No.
it's just fun and do it.
I can get a 2nd, 3rd and 5th harmonies off the top of my
I'd
head.
love to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Now it's something I plan on doing.
Yeah.
Like
I can't sing to start with, but I can make harmonies.
Yeah, but I'd be the other way around. I can kind of go on a straight line. But when
Yeah.
it comes to harmonies, I'd be singing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're going to do your second song for us now.
I will indeed.
And that
Yeah.
second song is called.
I could have swore I saw Jesus.
There you go, Paul. Listen, thanks very much for
Pleasure.
being your top bloke.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Everybody, Paul too.
Thank you.
I could have swore I saw Jesus on a bus the other day. He was looking kinda rough, and his hair was long and grey. Well, I sat down beside him, and to him I did say, "What's going on, man? Is this the second coming?" He said, "Yes and no, my son," in that serene kind of tone. I knew deep in my soul there was much more going on. Well, I pressed him further, I felt he trusted me some, as he stared with those innocent eyes. He said, 2,000 years ago I came to this place. You murdered me then, you thought I'd gone without a trace, but I've been here all along. No one's recognized my face until now," he said with a smile. "You should never ever kill or bring anyone to harm, yet you annihilate the poor with such conviction and charm. You reward them baby killers with more stripes on their arms and parade them around just like heroes. And the shopping malls, they're the new cathedrals of the day. Your magazine lifestyle, it's so very au fait, as corporate advertisers tell you how to look today, as you grow older and uglier by the day. And Tinseltown sparkles with the Hollywood elite. Their underlings are only too proud just to grovel at their feet. When the king and queen are crowned, the illusion is complete, and the facts are no longer anyone's concern. The illusion in the corner you've been staring at for years, it tells you what to hope for, it tells you what to fear, it tells you what to eat, how to think and what to wear. You go old and ugly by the day. And the Vatican banks, they're not big enough to hold the largest vaults on earth, 'cause they're just bulging out with gold, as bullets find the brains of anyone who's told of those secrets that lie beneath St. Peter's stone. So to answer your question, you could say I've returned, you could say I'm disappointed with how little that you've learned, but you will not be judged on how much money that you've earned, but every secret you would never tell a sinner. I could have swore I saw Jesus on a bus the other day. He was looking kind of rough, and his hair was long and gray. And this is what he said just before he walked away: "You haven't listened to a fucking word I say."
say something stupid. I get a look on my silly face, and you know what I'm thinking. Nothing is said, but it's all understood, and this is the part where you make me feel good. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. I'm running late, which is all the time, and I know that it's useless. The feeling's heavy with the weight of stone, and this is the part where we're never alone. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. It's more than pride that gets wounded, but I feel what I feel. Most of the time it just feels so good, and I love when you're around, so let's make it understood. And anytime that there's lots to say, I have to keep it to myself. I shouldn't stay, but I don't want to go, and this is the part where the sun drops down low. What I want, I just want to tell you. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. I put a smile on your pretty face just to see how it feels. So this is how it feels, this is how it feels. You're what I want, I just want to tell you. What I want, I just want to tell you. Ah, you're what I want, I just want to tell you. You're what I want, I just want to tell you.